There's like no intro screen. We're just going live here. First time in forever. First time I streamed a game in for even longer, actually. We're doing the audio check. Oh, I need to change the thumbnail. I need to change the thumbnail. Who wants live thumbnail change? I don't know. Let's just do this. Look at that. That's perfect. Perfection. I forgot to change the thumbnail of all the things I forgot to do. I'm gonna open up stuff. So hey, what's going on? Hey, this is. I've been here for a while. I haven't been streaming. I haven't had the vibes for streaming, you know? Because I haven't actually been gaming much, and I haven't wanted to build anything on stream. I've just been kind of, I don't know, being here, being around. But I don't know. I just don't know how I feel about things right now. Yeah. I was at work today, so I didn't actually get to watch Fauna's stream. Her graduation stream. Live. I watched it for like 20 minutes when I got home, and then I'm like, nah, I can't do this right now. I don't know. It's, I don't know. You know that stupid YouTube gamer analytics that came out where like, hey, this is what you do. My top 5 gaming creators I watch is number 5 is Gura, which actually I'm surprised about. I thought it would have been Kiara. I've been watching a lot more Kiara. Number 4 is Gigi. Gigi's great. If you guys haven't watched Gigi, Gigi's great. Then number 3 is Mori. I'm watching a lot of Mori lately. Number 2 is Bijou. Bijou's kind of great. If you guys haven't watched Koseki Bijou, you should. She's totes great. But my number 1 is Fauna, and according to YouTube, I am in the top 2% of serious Fauna fans, and I have watched 13 times more Fauna than the average person who watches Fauna. So yeah, that's a lot of Fauna I watch. So to say that I'm not super thrilled by the news is like an understatement. I haven't been thrilled. Like I made that video when Ami graduated, but like Nami's great. Ami is like fantastic. No complaints. She's fantastic. I've refused to watch that video that I made because I'm like, what stupid shit did I say? Because I'm like, Fauna is like been my number 1, but like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. In a way though, this is like was going to happen at some point. Like that's just life. The end point of every streamer is to someday stop streaming for whatever reason. Like that's a guarantee. That's unfortunately a guarantee. And it's not like the person behind Fauna is vanishing forever, because they're not. Looks like they're gonna be coming back. And it's gonna be interesting to watch. But I also have an awful habit of really just only watching HoloLive talents. That thumbnail took too long to make. Let's create the world though. It is world making time. It's the seed is Fauna and the name is Fauna. So we'll just create the world. See, wouldn't it be great if there's like a giant world tree, like right there? Bam. Microsoft knew the entire time. They knew the entire time. There's a mountain. Lots of trees though. But yeah, I don't know. I just wanted something. I was trying to decide what game to play, but then I'm like, I'm just gonna play Minecraft because that's like really low impact. It doesn't require that much focus. And I can just kind of yap, which is kind of what I want to do. Just kind of yap. Hello, sheep. Or Jeep, as Bibu would call you. I I just don't know. I thought like all sorts of like things to make, like video content, things to make, stuff like that. Say this, say that. I just don't know. Because I basically watch like basically all of Fauna streams. And now there's no more Fauna streams. I guess there's like some stuff I want to like do mention. Like there's like a specific value to Fauna as a character that like this is the problem. Everyone's like, well, the person who is Fauna, like the person behind Fauna, is probably still going to be doing some streaming and isn't technically going anywhere. Like they're not part of Hololive, but they still exist. So like you can just continue to watch them. And while that's true, it does ignore like the value of like the character Fauna. And I'm not talking like as a member, just as a member of like Hololive, because like there's stuff that comes with being a member of Hololive, of course. But also like I'm really bad for like who I watch. I kind of just only watch Hololive because it's like, even though I don't watch every talent in Hololive, I kind of watch, like I like everyone in Hololive. Like every single one of the talents is like interesting. Oh, there's like ice towers over there. And because of that, there's like all these collabs that they do and all this time. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful right over there. That's amazing right there. There's all these like collabs and they all do stuff together and it's just like, it's all good because like everyone's like great. And that's going away. That's not to say that Fauna won't continue to be like a person collabing with other people, because there's lots of indies that collab and there's lots of fantastic indies. So it's not like that's not going to happen anymore. It's just going to be different. That's the only thing we know for sure. It's going to be different. But like, I don't know. Sometimes you just don't want it to be different, I guess. But that's life. That's just how it is. And like, I understand that. I accept that. Like, I'm not like, man, I wish things could stay exactly as they are forever. Because that's silly. That's not how life be. And it's kind of crazy how like, not only like the people, like if you go back and watch like Fauna's early streams, like there's someone did a world tree, like a big Minecraft world tree like thing, and they go back to like when she like first was in Minecraft. She sounded completely different, and she definitely speaks with like more like, how do I put it, like more, not conviction, more, we can use conviction close enough. She definitely sounds more sure of herself. But then maybe she always sounded sure of herself. It was just like a softer spoken thing. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. Oh, there's a partial portal over there. This is a nice frozen lake. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not vibing with the situation that much. I can't decide what I want to do. But yeah, anyways, I think I said before. I'm too scatterbrained. See, this is one of the reasons I wanted to do like video where it's like scripted. I never do scripted content. But one of the things is, yeah, I guess it's just that. And plus I like the character design of Fauna. Like Fauna's character design is great. I have 2 Fauna plushies. And although, I don't know, there's some goings on the internet. Looks like when she comes back, she might not look like she did before she joined Hololive, which is kind of hype. But I guess I should get back to my viewing habits, because that's actually kind of relevant. So you think if I'm watching Fauna all this much, that I'd like definitely like jump right into her indie? And I will, like, that's not a thing I'm not gonna do. But the thing is, I have a really bad habit of not watching indies I just like watch Hololive. Cause like I like everyone in Hololive, so it's like it's easy just to watch Hololive. And I feel I missed out on a hello bunny. On a I thought they were pooping. I feel like I missed out on like a lot of like great indies. Like I know I watched like for indies like I actually like still watch. Like I've checked out a lot. And I just kind of drift back to Hololive. And when it comes to indies that I'm watching like now, I guess it's kind of Rin, but then Rin wasn't really an indie before she became an indie. She's an indie now, but she wasn't an indie like a few months ago. She was part of Idol. I think it's Idol. I'm not 100% sure it's Idol. I'm bad with names. And I did try to watch a bit of Doki, but Doki's a little too... I don't know, Doki's a little bit too much for me. It's like why I don't watch Fuumoko. Like, Fuumoko's fantastic in collabs, but like watching Fuumoko, I'm like, it's a bit much. It's a bit much for me. You'd think Bibu would be the same way, but Bichu's kind of great. But, yes, I kind of like just more chill stuff. Well, this is a village. This is a great direction to go. Like an ice, it's like an ice lake village. This is very nice here. Oh, they have a fire to warm myself by. I become emotionally attached to these villagers and I do not wish to see them harmed. I think I'm playing on peaceful though, so I don't think it's going to be an issue. Because I didn't really want to like think while doing this. I just wanted to yap. So yeah, I don't know. I have a habit of not watching. Like the indie that I'm like most into watching now is Mint, who I've only ever known as Mint, despite her previous existence. Ooh, potato. That's like gold. I've only ever watched Mint, and Mint's great, and I love Metal Gear Solid. So you think I would like watch her VODs of Metal Gear, and I've absolutely not done that. Because I don't know, I just have this like horrible thing where I just get sucked into I just watch Hololive. Man, where's the thing here? Yeah, I got the midweek skin on again. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. I think I bought this skin on Fiverr. It's so good. I've always been happy with it. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't really... This is a fire hazard. What are you doing, people? You're doing this, you monster. Things are too peaceful, so you desire fire. Perhaps I should fix them. I'll save the village, single-handedly. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just yapping, I don't know. Like I said, I got 20 minutes into that graduation stream and I'm like, haha, I'm not gonna watch this. Because who the first two people that called in, first it's Bibu and then it's Callie. And I'm like, man, I just don't got it in me right now. Ugh. So I don't know. It's not like it's gonna go anywhere. Her channel's staying up, so I can watch it later. Ah, you see, I foiled your plan. Are you disappointed? He's got an eye patch. That's how you know he's the villain. I guess I shouldn't be destroying trees in the server I called Fauna. But I need the wood. I can replant them. Can you, whoa, can you drop some saplings so I can replant them? But yeah, I don't know. I just, even though I haven't been streaming, one of the reasons, like the only reason, like the main 100% main reason I'm a VTuber is because of Kiryu Coco graduating, and then that one Miku concert that was canceled due to a certain world-stopping illness that just kind of happened. And then I was considering going to the concert, but then I decided, no, I don't want to go to the concert. And I'm glad I didn't buy the tickets and hotel, because it would have been like a huge deal getting the money back, and it would have been a disaster, and it would have been like miserable. But then the concert was free online streaming, but not recorded, so like it's gone. I mean, I'm sure someone recorded it so you can watch it. And then there's one song that came on. It's on my iPod. I'll look up the name. You think I'd know the name, but I don't know the name of anything ever. Because I have brain like sieve. There it is. Highlight. Kira, K-I-R-A, and Hatsune Miku. Song is Highlight. At 2021 Miku Expo Online. And this wasn't released till June 23rd, 2023. Like, I was checking for purchasing that song for the longest time before it finally released and I could buy it. That's not to say I didn't have a copy to listen to before that, but that song specifically, and then Kiryu graduating was just like this moment of like, did you just murder a wolf? Or was there a skeleton? Oh, it's not peaceful. What if I want it to be peaceful? What if I just wanted to yeet you all out of existence? Done. They're all gone. But anyways. Yeah, that's like the main reason. I went from like a week, I was like not streaming and had no interest in streaming. I'd streamed like a decade before to like a group of like 50 people. So more people than I stream to now, ironically. But I went from like, no, I'm not gonna stream, to I am now a VTuber streaming. Like, it was a very busy week. I'm still using the exact same background that I made like all those years ago. Like, I debuted before Iris and all of Council. So like, not that I've streamed as much as them, not even close. But like, that's when I debuted, like all the way back then. And then I just kept streaming because sometimes it's just fun. Sometimes you want to share a game, build models, do this and that. And it's just because I'm like a huge fan of like VTubers. Just like VTubers in general are... It's just so great. There's a lot of people, including people in Hollow, that probably never would have streamed if it wasn't for VTuber. There's something about like the VTuber avatar that kind of like is one, like it's a layer of separation. That's nice. But then another thing is it's also kind of just, it's cool. It's cool when you have like this like model that you're just like talking into and it moves like live. Like, look at this. There's just something fun about that. I don't know. One thing I definitely will never do here is midweek is graduate, because like there's not a reason to. It's like not a thing that is really possible, I feel, as just me being me. Because first off, I don't think I'm gonna be in a company. And if I like, let's say like I joined a company, I'd stop streaming here, I guess, but I wouldn't like graduate. I'd always leave like the door open. Cause like, in a lot of ways, Middleton Weekly, which I didn't even think of that. I didn't even think of that name. An individual that I used to talk to a lot, who's still awesome. But I'm just, I have a deep antisocial. I think that's also like a thing VTubers have. Like all VTubers are like antisocial. Like I can yap. Like I can yap with a stranger. But at the end of the day, I'm like, I don't want to talk to a human. It's just not a thing I want to do. But anyways, Devour, awesome person. They're the one that actually came up with the name Middleton Weekly. Because like midweek, the channel existed as like as a video or streaming ideal I thought of like years and years and years ago. I think I talked about this on like a anniversary stream or something, where I was like, I'm gonna be doing a video every week, sometime in the middle of the week, you know, midweek. Oh, jokes. And I never did. And then I just, what is this? Is this like a gravestone? Kind of got that gravestone vibe. Very sad. There's something very melancholy about this town. Or is that a chimney? Is there a house underground? Could you imagine if we dug down and there's a house underground? Because that chimney looks like that grave. But anyways, let's take a look. There's not. But yeah, that's what the plan. It was going to be midweek videos. And then when I was making my model, I was basing it on the VTubers I was watching, which was mostly the Japanese talents, Follow Live. A bit of Myth, because Myth existed then. And then also, Kazuni AI? I don't know how to say that name very well. I have that Nendoroid. And I was originally going to do like a mermaid theme. Like, I looked up some V-Ray tutorials to make a mermaid, but I decided against that. I decided to do elf. With like huge ears. And it never looked right. Except for when I commissioned artists who drew it, and then they always looked right with the huge ears. And then I've seen other VTubers with like huge ears, and I don't know, I could never make it work. So I have the small, it's like another grave. This is so sad. It's like this harsh winter village by a frozen lake. They can just eke by a living. Just barely. This is kind of interesting. But yeah, and then I'm like streaming, and then I enjoyed it a lot, and then like years later I do lots of model updates, and then I'm like, you know what? I need to make the model more, a little bit more me. So then I became more dude-like male. Because there wasn't really much thought when I started streaming, because I didn't think I was gonna get anywhere with it. So I'm like, whatever, I'll just make the model look like how I want the model to look. And then that's how it'll be. And then I'm like, you know what? I want midweek to look a little less in the chest area. If you actually go and look at like the midweek model, you'll notice that like from version 1 to version 2 to version 3, the chest just keeps getting smaller until now it's just like, there's just no chest. It's just dude. Cause like, I don't know, I midweek's like my original OC. I kind of like where I've ended up with it. Like I was so proud of that first model. And when I look at it now, it's so cringe. And then the second model was such a big improvement because like I retextured either most of that first model. And then I think with the second model, I had retextured everything. Like everything was retextured. I was using none of the V-Roid textures, but it still wasn't right. Still wasn't quite right. And then with version 3 is when I really pulled together this whole model. And then now at the back end of version 3, what are we running at actually? I can't. Let's see here. Where's the I got all these version numbers. V-Roid data, no. VRMs 3.5, 3.7. I think I'm on 3.7. I got 1.2s, 2.33. 2.33 is a model I used for a long time. I remember that one. 2.1, 2.2, 3.1, 3.13, 3.5. I think 3.5 is the last female model, and then 3.7 is the current male model. And I think 3.13 is the skirt version of the female model. I don't know. But yeah, like, I think this is like the end of like 3.0. Like, this is like peak 3.0 right now. If I was to like fall into the ADHD hyper focused rabbit hole, it would be like Model 4. But to be honest, Model 3 is like kind of everything I wanted from my model, because I got that 2D look. I feel I successfully navigated away, because a lot of people use Vroid, and there's nothing wrong with it, because Vroid's great and it's free. And you should always take advantage of what you can take advantage of to get your start. Or if you're just kind of doing it casually, it's nice to just have like a nice easy beginning. But I think with version 3, I really like, it's kind of like exactly what I want. It looks like a 2D model. It doesn't have that look of a Vroid. And then I know, I'm just kind of really happy with it. Like, I've considered commissioning a 3D model or a 2D model, but it's very expensive. And it's worth it. Like, the expense is valid. If you see the high expense for these things, it's because it's a lot of work. That's one of the things about CC. Cecilia Immergreen. She didn't rig her current model, but she did rig her new outfit for her New Year's. So she said she added to the rigging of her original model with new outfit, and then did all the rigging for the new outfit, and that's crazy impressive. She also did all the rigging for the stream they did with the little tiny models. What was that stream about? I watched it. GG drew all the models, and then CC rigged them all, and it was sweet. I think it was a New Year stream. It happened just recently. You think I'd know? This is the brain pudding, where things go in brain and then things go out of a brain very quickly. Ooh, look at that. That's cool. Which is kind of just my permanent mental vibe. But yeah, it's really impressive. But yeah, anyways, at the point, like, models are expensive for a reason. They're a lot of work. People who like draw and rig, crazy people, crazy talented people. Lots of hours for that. Then there's a lot of artists that just draw, and then there's people that just rig the models, and it's all like a lot of work. So it would be expensive. And I considered dropping a couple grand on it, but then I'm like, at the end of the day, I'm not making any money. Like, if I like suddenly took off and was having like actual viewers and making some money, totally, 100%, I'd like do it. But as it stands right now, this is just like a hobby. And then also, I haven't been streaming at all in 2024. Like, 2024 is like the year I streamed the least. Like, there was no streams. And the reason for that is because I just didn't feel like it. When you don't make money, you just kind of leave. And I feel bad because, like, there are some people that view. Like, I had some regular viewers, especially when I was doing weekly Warhammer streams. I had some regular viewers. And then I just kind of vanished off the face of the planet. That's kind of my MO. Another thing you might notice is whenever I see a boost in viewership and subs, I suddenly vanish for like a month. But yeah, I don't know. If I was popular, definitely 100% would buy a model. And I probably a 3D model if I'm gonna be honest. But like live 2D can be like some crazy stuff. So I don't know. I don't know. Is kind of what it is. There's someone's watching. I see that viewer count go up by 1. Hello. I've been just yapping and walking around Minecraft, most because I'm sad about Fauna's graduation. Big Sag. Which is kind of like why I stopped. I watched 20 minutes of that graduation stream and I'm like, I just gotta like vent a bit. And this is kind of like another thing. That's something I can do with streaming, is venting. It's not just sharing games and sharing model building. There's also a bit of venting you can do, which is nice. Maybe I should yap about Fauna a bit. What's cool about Fauna? Jeez. I remember when I watched all of Council's debut. Starting, well, first Iris debuted, and then Council debuted like immediately afterwards. I remember watching that, and it was hype. It was so hype. Because like we had just had Myth for so long, and we didn't even call Myth. We just called them Hololive English Gen, and we started calling them Gen 1 when rumors of Gen 2 was gonna come. It was just like this is Gen 1 and Gen 2, and they're like, this is gonna be Council. And Myth is going to be Myth. And it's not going to be Gen 1 and Gen 2. And it kind of felt like the community was like, yeah, that's not going to happen. It's Gen 1 and Gen 2, just like on the JP side, where it's basically Gen 1 and Gen 2. And then Council came out. And Council were so Council that it felt weird calling them anything but Council. So it kind of retroactively caused everyone to like really lean into Myth. Like that, at least that's how I feel I remember it. I could be completely wrong about that. But that's really what it felt like. It felt like they just came in and it was like so hype because like Myth had been around for so long and it was just Myth. And there's nothing wrong. Everyone in Myth is talented. Even like the person that was like my least favorite member at the time, which was Kiara, which I can say now because like Kiara is like fantastic. I watch a lot of Kiara now. I don't know what changed about me, but like I said, I even as when she was my least favorite Hollow Ian member, she's still great. And then now I just watch her all the time because she's genuinely great. But like it was so hype, and I'm like watching everyone, and I'm like, okay, who am I gonna watch? Who's gonna be like my favorite ones? And you're watching Bay, and Bay's like Bay, and I'm like, oh yeah, Bay's pretty cool. And you're watching Crony, and I'm like, man, Crony's kind of great, and Crony is still great. I adore Crony. If you haven't watched Crony and Gigi's Chain Together stream, that is some peak madness there. Peak madness. It's fantastic. And watching Mume is great. Nice chill Mume. And I'd watched Iris before that, of course. And Sana. Can't forget Sana. Sana was there. Sana's great. Definitely miss Sana. Sana was great too. Sana definitely kind of fell into the same area of graduation as Ame, where I'm like, oh, that's sad because I like them, but it wasn't just like I watched them all the time. I'm terrified I'm gonna forget someone in Council. Someone like obvious. I'm gonna be like, who's this person I forgot? I make my way to my point. Let's hope I didn't forget anybody. Let's see here. We got Sana, Mume, Bay, Crony. Okay, that's all of them. I mentioned Iris. Okay, good. That's all of them. Although I'll feel stupid if I still forgot someone. And then I watched Fauna, and I'm like, oh, she's soft-spoken ASMR yandere, and I'm like, that is not for me. This is the person I am not watching. This is the person I will be consuming none of their content because I don't care for ASMR and I don't care for the yandere thing. So I'm like, we'll watch the other ones. Nothing wrong with this Fauna person, but not my vibe. And then it turns out Fauna is just like comfy gamer. Comfy gamer. comfy, sweaty, tryhard gamer, like speed running, getting over it, and going for the bloody suit and Hitman, and totally my vibe. And even though like okay, maybe the maybe that, what's it called, the oh, there's a nice village. I lost the other one, but I found this one. Maybe with this I don't know what I'm saying. The point is, I thought Fauna was going to be my least favorite, and Fauna became like my most favorite and most watched by far. She just kind of like fantastic. She just got like just the right sense of like humor and memes. In a lot of ways, like if you liked Fauna, you're gonna love Bibu. Bibu and Fauna are like the same person, but not the same person. They're like the same but different in just the right ways. Fauna's like got the memes, and she's got the gamer, and she's got the chill. And Bibu has like increased memes. And I'd say the same amount of gamer. I think both Fauna and Bibu are pretty top tier gaming. There's a bat. Hello, bat. You just came into town. What's going on, little guy? They're both kind of like the same tier gamer, I'd put them. And then Bibu can be like surprisingly chill. Like you'd think, oh, high pitched, girly voice, spouting the millennial memes with the skibbity and the sigmas and the Riz and stuff like that. You'd be like, oh no, this is gonna be like pure mind rot. And she is, but like there's times where you're just chilling. There's Monster Hunter going on the New Year's stream, and you're just vibing. It's good times. These just are really close together. I wonder if I could connect them somehow. But yeah, it's just good vibes. And Gigi is like such a Gigi, so Gigi. But yeah, anyways, anyways, just I don't know. I'm not pleased with Fauna leaving. Like I think when it comes to like Hollow EN graduates, like we'd lost Sana, and then Ame left. And I'm thinking like, who else could leave? Who else could graduate? I'm not gonna name anyone because it's like manifest. I don't want to manifest, but like I'm like, this person leaves. I'm like, oh, that'd be sad. Or this person leaves. That'd be sad. But then like, but Fauna's not gonna leave. And then she posted that stream. Holy man, that first stream, like a month ago now. I think it was a month ago. Announcement, the serious kind. It's like everyone knew. Everyone immediately knew from that thumbnail what the announcement was. And no one was happy. There was doubters in the chat. Like I popped into that chat. I was there live for that stream. Oh. I was there live for that stream, and I was not pleased at all by it. It was like, I knew it was coming from the thumbnail, and there was like people in chat going like, maybe it's not that. Maybe it's like something else. I thought it might be something else, but I was really hoping she was graduating, like 100% hoping she was graduating. Because in my opinion, announcement, the serious kind, can mean either she's graduating or there was like a death, either like in her family or Snail. And I'm like, no, I don't want that. I would much rather have her graduate than someone go away. Like that's 100% true. So I was actually kind of relieved she was graduating, because I'm like, oh man, wait, my sad button is linked to, but if I press the keyboard key, it doesn't do that. There have been so many updates to my Stream Deck and OBS and everything, and I just turn on my computer and update everything and then go back to not streaming, that like things are broken. Things are so broken. But yeah, I was glad that nothing, well, I mean, her graduating is terrible, but in reality, she's definitely going to be an indie, and She might be debuting like with a new model soon. Because it looks like she's not going to necessarily use the same indie alias as she used before she became a member of Hololive. I don't really want to name it because for some reason people are weird about people and their previous existences. Heaven forbid fans of someone not be able to find where they are now. Actually, screw it, I'll just say it. She was Lemon Leaf. Which I didn't know until this whole graduation thing happened. She became more active on that, and she recently did on the Lemon Leaf YouTube channel a cover of the Miku shrimp. Have you guys seen Miku shrimp? It is fantastic. It is great. It's just the right vibes. Just a little shrimp, and that's all I'll ever be. But I'm happy. Yeah, Miku shrimp's good stuff. What the heck is that thing? We gotta check it out. Yeah, so she did cover that, and it's great. And a lot of people just assume she'd come back as Lemon Leaf, but apparently Lemon Leaf channels changed names, and there's a Twitter account with a different name. So we may be getting Goth new character. I wonder if I can find it quickly. Sonic 3 ending card. Oh yeah, that's true. It was on Twitter. Oh, here we go. Interesting developments on the Lemon Leaf channel. Nimmy Nightmare. And Nimmy Nightmare sounds like goth. And the goth fauna skin is one of the best fauna skins. Not the best, but one of the best. We can rank fauna skins. I wish I had like JPEGs of all the fauna skins and we would rank them right now. But the reason why goth fauna is fantastic is because she has a giant witch hat, and I love giant witch hats. The one thing I would do if I had like an actual model where I could add stuff to it like properly, I would have a giant witch hat as an option, because like witch hats are peak. Giant witch hats are peak. I own a giant witch hat. Witch hats are cool. Anyone who says witch hats aren't cool is lying. I have some obsidian. I have 4 obsidian. Is that enough to finish this portal? Fire. Oh, it fell over. But I don't have diamond. Oh, but I have obsidian. I have golden boots with protection 2, and a fire charge, and a flint. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. But I think portals can be made any size now. I have 5. So we go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. I shouldn't risk it like that. 3. And then I can go 1, 2. That's a portal. That's 100% a portal. That's a portal. Yeah, we got a portal. We just need iron and we can go through this. We can see the darkness. That's the other side. But anyways, Goth Fauna. Goth Fauna's peaked because of the giant witch hat. That's why she's great. If I'm gonna just rank skins off memory, I guess we're gonna rank Fauna skin, just the ones that I can think of off the top of my head. We're gonna rank regular Fauna as 4. We're gonna rank Goth Fauna because of the giant witch hat as 3. We're gonna rank number 2 is the Christmas Fauna, because when she has the little mittens on her antlers, that's peak. That's just peak. And then number 1 is Small Fauna, designed by Sana. Like when the council smalls came out, I was so hyped for a plush. I'm like, I need Fauna in this format and in plush form. in marketable plush form, and she released, and I have that plush. You've seen that plush on this channel. I have a YouTube short of that Fauna plush. It is peak. And then I got the Friends with You Fauna plush. I also got the Friends with You Bibu. So Fauna and Bibu plushes next to each other, except Bibu's outnumbered because there's 2 Faunas, and there's an Iris. But Iris lives upstairs on top of my my Pentium 2's monitor with a banana. She has a banana in reference to her windy bananas that she eats on stream. I don't know if she does anymore. I won't lie, I don't watch a lot of Iris. I do like Iris. I don't watch a lot of everyone necessarily, but I do like everyone. I think like if I had to rank my this is the controversial part of the stream. If I was going to rank my least favorite Hololive English member, the person I absolutely never watch streams of, it's Shiori. But that said, even if Shiori's on the bottom of the list of all these people, she's still fantastic. Like, Shiori and collabs, peak content. So many collabs I've watched with Shiori in them. Shiori is great. And this is why I have a hard time watching indies, because I'm like, yes, I need to watch more indies. I'm an indie. But then I'm like, but everyone in Hololive is great. My least favorite Hololive member is still fantastic and great. So this is kind of where I stand mentally when trying to deal with existing and watching indies, which I totally need to do, but I totally don't, unfortunately. Is there a chest I can dump my stuff in? Because we're gonna go to the Doomlands. Ooh, unknown maps. I don't know what to mess with those right now. But yeah. I am sad. I do not know how to deal with it. I am forever not going to be a fan of the Fauna Graduate. It's just a fact of life. I wish her the best of luck. I'm going to desperately try to watch her stuff. I'm so bad at actually watching non-Hololive stuff. Especially because like Bibu will just fill that void. Bibu and Gigi are like, I've been watching a ton of Bibu and Gigi as it is anyways. But no, I should like you gotta support everyone. What you gotta do. Gotta try to do it. But yeah. This dude can't get to his farm. I have to fix that. So sad. There you go, bro. I got you. Ain't nobody got you, but I got you. I guess he could have got up on this side. Say, Livy. But yeah, I don't know. It's hard. I don't know. Because, like, Fauna's leaving. Like, the character of Fauna is gone. The ability to collab with Hololive members is gone. And that's, like, super sad. As I've already said in this stream, like, the most important part of Fauna is the person behind Fauna. That's who made Fauna Fauna. But you also can't deny that there is value to the character of Fauna. Like that just because the person behind that character is the most important part of that character. And it's not just one person. Like Asagi Mama also made, like, drew that model. Like, there's a number of people, and there's value to that. There's not like there's no value to that. Most of the value is in the person, but there's still some level of value to that. And it's sad that that's gone. A lot of people are like, even like VTubers themselves, they're like, it's not a funeral. Like, I'm not dying. But the character is dying. Like Fauna is over. Like there's no more Fauna. Like I guess there's plausible deniability with like Ame, because like Ame is technically not graduated, but it's still like I forget how she's worded. Everyone's like, oh, that's just the new term for graduation. It's the soft graduation words, but it just means the exact same thing, graduation. And then Fauna is just graduating. She's not in the same thing as Ame, where maybe we'll see Ame. But as far as we can tell, Fauna is definitely gone. Like there's no more Fauna. So the character Fauna is effectively dead. Is that the most important part of Fauna as a character? No. Of course, it's the person behind Fauna. But it's still sad. Like I have 2 plushes of Fauna. I liked that character. And now that character's gone. And that's how it be. Because life is constant change. It's undeniable. As I'm just yapping. Yeah, I've come to fix your farm, buddy. I hope you preach. I hope you preach. What I really want to do is over here. I want to get this all. I hope people hate that. I don't know why. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of like living, existing, not being thrilled about the situation. Just needing to vent about stuff and things. Otherwise, I guess things have been pretty okay. I don't really have any complaints. I haven't been streaming just because I haven't really felt like it. Although this has been fun, even though it's been like the worst stream ever. This is definitely like, this stream is the privilege of people with established viewer bases. The yapping stream. The stream where I got to vent and I just want to yap. Those are also my, and the irony, these are my least favorite type of stream. Like, I watch all of Fauna's streams. I don't watch these. I don't watch these. I don't watch the ASMR either, but I don't watch. Like, she did the puddle. Karen in the puddle, what is your wisdom stream? And I'm like, I didn't watch it. Even though that's her second to last stream, I'm like, no, I can yap and I like yapping. And if I had a chat to bounce off of who also wanted to hear me yap, that's peak. But not everyone wants to watch yapping, and that's fair. I don't want to watch yapping. Some people don't want to watch yapping, and that's fair. That's one of the things I like. Is when streamers do multiple things and you can kind of just like vibe with what vibes with you. Like, is the streamer doing this? Is that your vibe? Then it's good times ahead. Is it not your vibe? And then it's like, well, hopefully they're doing something that you're gonna vibe with next time. I want to bring up something about Hololive. Nothing controversial, but it is about how like it is specifically about where I would like rank the various viewers and whether or not I want to watch them. Like, as I already said in the stream, I don't watch Fumoko and I don't watch Shiori. They're fantastic in collabs. I love when they're collabing with other members that I'm watching. Everything's great. And even though I never watch those channels, they're great. They're talented. They're fantastic. No complaints. The bottom of my list is still the top of the list of all-time streamers, in my opinion. But that's also what makes Hololive strong, is that there's so many different talents that you kind of just can watch one or two and then you get introduced to other ones through collabs, and then maybe you check them out, or maybe you just maybe you just like Shiori. Like Shiori is your brand of streamer, and you just watch Shiori. And then it's like that's what's great. I love that you can just kind of find the streamer that you like, and then just kind of like vibe and enjoy their content, and then just everyone has something else they can enjoy. Like there's people that probably do not like Bibu. The high pitched voice, the skibbity memes, they're like, no, this is dog water. But it's like, but that's fine. If Hololive was just everyone being the exact same person, and even though I think Bijou and Fauna are very similar, they're different, of course, but they got a very similar vibe in their in how they are. They're both kind of like real try hard gamers, lots of memes. If everyone was just variations of those two, there wouldn't be that many people watching Hololive, because it's like, well, why would I watch Hololive when it's just all the same thing? But because everyone's so different and everyone likes different things. I wonder who are my favorite streamers in Hololive? Who are my favorite streamers not in Hololive? There we go. Let's start with that. Let's start with that for a second here. Let's get the Hololive brain rot out of it. Even though this is a stream spurred on by Fauna graduating. Probably Mint. We're gonna put Mint. Mint's really great. I never knew of Mint before the whole thing happened with Doki. And it's through Doki I discovered Mint. And while Doki's not really my vibe, she's a bit too much for me. Mint's like great. Mint is like super good. I need to watch more Mint. Also apparently Mint is a sapling. Mint's not happy about Fauna graduating. But then maybe Mint is happy about Fauna graduating, because Mint's an independent, and if Fauna's an independent, there could be a certain streamer collab coming up sometime in 2025 at an unknown time of two people that are fans of each other. This is a possibility. Very true, very real. But not very real. I don't know anything, of course. I'm a nobody streamer. I know nothing. I know nothing. But you know what I mean. You understand what I'm putting down here. So Mint's great. I need to watch more Mint. 10 out of 10 would Mint again. Henya's pretty great. I do like Henya. I haven't watched Henya in a year. I did watch a clip of her on the bus though. It was a clip of her and Melody. Melody's interesting. Melody's a streamer that I don't watch like any of. I watch like nothing Melody. I've seen some clips. I think I've definitely seen her in collabs. But I like watch like no Melody. But Melody is definitely like, I don't know. I don't. Yeah, she's a good streamer. There's just something about the way she sounded. I don't want to say anything mean, because it's not nice to be mean. Just, I didn't really like watching her, but then now I do like watching her. Kind of like how Fauna's voice has changed from like her debut to now. I feel Melody's changed a bit. I don't know. I hope that doesn't sound mean. I don't mean to be mean. She's like really good and very funny. There's some fantastically funny clips with Melody. So I'm a fan of Melody. But the problem is I'm naming all these people and I just watched some clips. I never actually watched them, which is like a huge shame. It's like, I guess I gotta say this though. If you're a clip watcher, you don't watch streams and VODs, you're still a valid fan, VTuber fan. because I understand. Do you know how many hours I spend watching VTubers and not watching anything else? Like all the anime and movie I want to watch, and I don't watch because I'm watching another 3-hour stream of you playing Monster Hunter. A lot. And so if you're a clip watcher, because you're like, I don't have time to watch all these streams. That's valid. You're valid. But yeah, so people I like. Indies. Mint's great. Rin Penrose, who's now indie, counts as indie now. Kenya, Melody. What else do I like? And keep in mind, even there's people I don't name. Like, I'm not gonna name Iron Mouse because I don't really watch Iron Mouse or watch Iron Mouse clips. But Iron Mouse is great. Nothing wrong with Iron Mouse. She's just not my vibe. Who else do I think? I want to put Crunchyroll Hime in there because, like, even though she's a corporate VTuber, if you watch Crunchyroll Hime, she had that indie vibe. She was indie vibed. Definitely indie vibes coming from Crunchyroll Hime. I remember watching Haruka back when Haruka had like 1,000 subs. I saw one of Haruka's live streams back then. It's pretty crazy how far she's come. What? Who else? That's kind of it. See, this is why it's terrible. I'm like so Hololive coded. I just watch all of the Hololive and none of anyone else. There's so many talented people. And there's like, oh, I need to remember. There's this streamer. I don't even remember exactly how their name went, but they did art of me. Can't remember their name. They're an art streamer. It starts with an A. I know that. I'm just terrible with names. Like, I know exactly who they are. I just can't remember their name. But in my midweek folder, because I'm assuming they have their name on the art. Also, Codename Echo. How did I forget about Codename Echo? Codename Echo is a streamer, indie streamer. Codename Echo is crazy. She's like done her own model, but like live 2D, like actual drawn, super talented artist. Oh no, there isn't a signature on the art. It starts with an A. Oh, here's their in the Inktober 2022. A-L-I. I believe it's A-L-I-N. Allen? I knew it started with an A. I want to confirm. These people deserve credit. L-I-N. There it is. It starts Allen, A-L-I-N, Laughful, I do believe. Yeah, this is them. 100%. This is 100% them. Oh, they did mint art. They did mint art. It's so good. Yeah, all this stuff is coming down randomly. Random dates. Not in order. They also did also another indie is technically Neurosama. I don't watch a lot. Neurosama is interesting from a technical standpoint. I'm not really a big fan of AI anything, but like there's a lot behind Neurosama. Like Vidal's doing like a lot of work. Neurosama, like a lot of people I could figure could do like just chat GTP model AI generated, make content, profit. That's really not what Vedal is doing. Vedal is like hardcore, really trying to like do stuff. Like there's a lot of work behind Vedal. See this profile picture? This profile picture I bought on Xbox 360 a billion years ago. And I don't dare change it because I know if I change it, I'll never be able to make it this cat girl, pink-haired cat girl again. But anyways, yeah, Vidal's like trying hard. Like he's doing more than just this is AI chat GTP, look, I make content, profit. There's a lot of work behind Neurosama. Like there's effort. There's real effort. There's nothing to be not proud of there. It's interesting stuff. I like to look at Neurosama as like an example of what I would like to see some AI stuff be. Like not every streamer become a Neurosama, but like a couple Neurosamas mixed in here and there. Especially because like Vedal is also there. It's not just Neurosama. So I don't know. Neurosama is kind of cool. Wow, this is a big hole in the ground. Wow, this is, oh, look at this. This is so peak. And with the iron. Now we have to smelt still. We still need to smelt it before we can go into the nether. And I also need to go to bed because I work tomorrow. What time is it? Oh, I guess I can skip a little later. It's fine. Am I done yapping? No. But yeah, there's an example of indies. And as you can see, the list of indies is not long, and the list of indies is only one of them I'm actually actively watching. I was watching a little bit of Rin, but I kind of dropped off Rin. Not that there's anything wrong with Rin. Rin Penrose is fantastic. They are peak streaming. And I think they're a million subs? Close to a million subs? Don't they have a ton of subs? Rin's got lots of subs, right? Rin Penrose. No, not a million. 853K. That's a lot of subs. But I don't know. I just kind of keep defaulting back to the Hololive. And that's my bad. Can I open up recently closed tabs? We should Twitch. Oh no! Oh no! Okay, we're gonna put in my description here ALIN Laughful Twitch. So that's the person who's drawn art of me. And therefore is deserving of recognition. Because everyone can find the Hololive member. Wow, Codename Echo has her own virtual YouTuber. No, mute. Virtual YouTuber.
What you?
No. What's it called? Virtual YouTuber wiki page. Codename Echo has, which is crazy cool. We're gonna put her also into, because she's also drawn me, and like I've paid for artists to draw me, but like these two drew me without payment. They're just super kind. Codename might have made like the most not safe for work accidentally one, because I thought it was a shirt with stickers on it, but it turns out it wasn't that, so oops. But it's fine. They're talented artists. They're both talented artists, so they deserve their Twitch links in my stream, which no one will see because I get no viewers. But if this is why those links are in the stream. But yeah, I don't know. I need to watch more indies or more movies or more anime, but I keep falling back into I'm gonna watch Hololive because Crony's doing stuff, and I'm going to watch that. Because that's just my vibe. I am a sucker for falling into a hole and just doing it, and then not doing anything else. It is a weakness of mine. Oh no, he drowned. Big Sag. So now that we covered indies, let's see who are my favoriteest Hololive members. Fauna is definitely number one. We also have like Mori Clappy. Mori Clappy is great. I've definitely liked Mori since debut. I've bought her albums, some of her albums. I think Your Mori and the lo-fi version of Your Mori is like my favorite Mori. Like those are my favorite. Those have got the most listens, 100%. It's funny because Mori was like one of the ones I watched a fair bit, but then I'm a sucker for Minecraft, and she did not play Minecraft. Her and Minecraft like did not vibe, so it was kind of like she never really participated in all the Minecraft collabs. It's not like she was never there, but there wasn't a lot of Mori until then. She discovered something clicked with her in Minecraft, and then she just did Minecraft. Like seeing her be the one to show Advent around is in Minecraft. It's crazy. It's crazy. So Mori is, hello cow, how are you? Are you cowing up a storm? So Mori, great. Kiara's one of those people that I'm like, I don't vibe with Kiara. Me and Kiara, I ain't watching Kiara. Just hit my vibe. But then like, I really like Kiara. And then, like a testament to how much I like Kiara now is the fact that I'm watching her Diablo 4 streams, and I despise Diablo 4. I think that game is dog awful. But Kiara makes it fun because she's having a banger of a time. She's enjoying herself. She makes it fun to watch. So that's peak content right there. No complaints about that. And I'm just kind of like naming the people. Like, I like all of the Hololive EN, but I don't watch actively all of the Hololive EN. So I'm just gonna name like the ones that I watch somewhat actively, where I'm like, there's some amount of me actually interacting with and like talking to, or not talking to. Chatting, I guess, with, like, being in chat and like saying stuff when I can be in for lives. So yeah, there's Mori, there's Kiara, this froze. It froze. Why did Minecraft freeze? Is the stream over? This is like, no, you talked about the indies, but you don't get to talk about all the Hololive members you like. You know you like Hololive. Ooh, there we go. Ooh, it's all just popping in. Spooky. Oh, there's an angry pig Oh, I just threw that on the ground. Wow, I hate this. This is awful place. This is the worst place to spawn. Anyways. Gura, of course. Like, she's number 5. How she's number 5 is crazy, because Gura hasn't streamed the most as of late. Which is fine. No complaints. All the best for Gura. But she's number 5 on my, like, top 5 from YouTube. So, like, I watch Gura. There's no denying that. So I think that's all from Myth. I never watched a ton of Ame. Ina's like one of those people I want to watch, but I'm just kind of like, I'm just not vibing. Like, Ina and Iris are in the exact same boat where I'm like, I love these two in collabs. I love them in clips. I want to watch their streams. I tune in to their streams, or I click on a VOD, and then I'm like, I'm gonna go something else. Which isn't a criticism of their quality or scale of the quality of the content they're putting out. And I have stuck around for full streams. It's just, they don't vibe with me like as much as I wish they would. Ooh, that pig is gonna destroy me. It's a me issue, not a them issue. So I guess we're gonna go into Promise now. Of course, there's Fauna. Crony, I have watched some Crony streams. The Crony GG stream is pretty peak. Crony does a fair bit of chatting streams, which I don't watch, so I don't watch those. I forgot all my stuff in the chest because I'm an idiot. I did watch a lot of Sauna's Pokemon streams. So I watched a fair bit of Sauna. I don't watch Bay. I want to watch Bay, but I don't know. I don't super vibe with Bay. Bay's another one of those where it's like, I'm just not vibing, you know? Just not quite my cup of tea. That said, I did buy the 1 liter Bay coffee mug. It's pretty peak. Mume, I don't watch a lot of Mume either. Mume's great though, but I don't watch a lot of Mooms. It's Moomin time. If I forget people, I don't want to forget people because I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Oh, I should have looked in the store tabs. I wish I could just click on the internet and we could just surf the internet, but that's unwise. So yeah, Ame, don't watch that much of. Yeah, so I did all Myth, and then Promise, talked about Iris, Bay, Fauna. Yeah, we've covered Promise. Good, I'm not forgetting people. I'd hate to forget people. Advent, that I don't really vibe with Shiori. She's great though. I don't really vibe with Fumoko either. There's something about Fumoko, like when they're in collabs and clips, it's like peak content. But like the actual streams, I don't know, there's something a little too much for me. I just can't quite vibe with it. I'm just kind of like taken aback. Nerissa's great. I do like Nerissa. I kind of fell down the Nerissa rabbit hole when she streamed Terraria, because like Terraria is so cool. So like her streaming that, like I watched all those streams. That was some peak content. And I've watched some RuneScape. I have no interest in playing RuneScape. I will not be playing RuneScape, but man, watching her play RuneScape is great. Bibu is like number 2. I wonder how close Bibu and Fauna are. Like I wish YouTube would have told me like, you've watched 13 times as much Fauna as like the average viewer, and then it's like, but you've watched 11 times as much Bibu as the average viewer. I watch a lot of Bibu. And then there's Justice. I don't really watch Liz. I want to watch more Liz. There's nothing inherently wrong with Liz. I've enjoyed some Liz's content. I don't know. Auto Fister is great. I watch Gigi and CC constantly. I feel Radora is in the exact same boat with me as Ina, where they're like individuals I want to watch and they're great artists, but I just kind of like tune into their stream and I watch a bit and I'm like, I'm gonna do something else. But yeah, I'm not gonna put them in a tier list or rank them because that's silly. I do like all of them. They're all great. Like, let's say in Advent, I'm like not watching Shiori or Fumoko, but like if there's like a collab of Shiori and Fumoko and they're doing something, I'd watch that. That'd be peak content. I don't know what it is. There's an energy with collabs that just feels different. Maybe that's why I've watched. I know I've watched Fuwawa stream with no Mokoko. Maybe it's because they're always collabing. I don't know. It's weird. brain weird. But yeah, I don't know. Everyone's talented. Even the people I watch the least are still fantastic. And then when it comes to everyone else, I don't watch anyone else. I don't watch any of the Japanese members because I don't speak Japanese. And I don't watch any of the Indonesian members. Although I did tune into a Rene stream today. I was watching some of Rene. She was streaming Honey Pop, and I don't even like that game. I'm like, that game is not good. And then there's Hollow Stars. Hollow Stars. There's one person I watched in Hollow Stars, and that was Vesper. And I was sad to see Vesper go. As sad as Fauna, no. But definitely. Who have I watched from Indonesia? I know I've watched I don't know how to pronounce her name. Risu. I've watched Risu. I can't watch Ollie. Ollie's too much. Ollie's in the exact same boat. Ollie, Narissa, and Fuumoko, and Bay. I put them all on the bottom of my list because not because they're bad, and I do like them. They're just too much for me. Like there's too much going on. I don't know. My brain can't handle. They're too intense. Like I like them. Like clips of those are always banging. Like if I see a clip, like there's a Fuumoko clip, I'm watching that, and it's gonna be great. There's a Shiori clip, that thing's gonna be fire. I just favorited 2 Ollie clips. But like whole streams, it's a bit much for my brain. My brain can't handle it. I've never watched any Muna. I've never watched any Lofi. I never watched any Anya. Like I said, I was watching Rene today. I guess I don't watch Kyla, but Kyla and Bibu collab, so I've watched a lot there. Kobo. Don't watch Kobo. Don't watch Zeta either. Kobo. Holy cow. Kobo was like such a fireball of energy, but like really unique. Dude. So stream recommendations. The Cali Kobo Who's Your Daddy stream where they're playing that game Who's Your Daddy is so good. So like they go into that stream and it is like we're talking 10 out of 10 peak content here. It's Callie trying to wrangle Kobo and having actually a ton of success. She's like totally wrangling Kobo. Because don't let it get fooled. Callie's a gamer. She can play the video games. I don't remember if it was Callie or Kobo who suggested Bibu, but like Bibu joining the collab was suggested, and Kobo was immediately like, "This is the thing that must happen. I demand you ask her immediately." And Bibu was like in the middle of a stream. I forget what Bibu was streaming because I was watching Callie and Kobo collab, Who's Your Daddy? And I guess Bibu had just finished her stream. Like she was done whatever she was playing, and then it came through, and then she's like, "Oh, I guess we're not actually quitting for the day." And then she joins in, and it is just pure madness. It is just pure top to the bottom insanity. I realized I can't make a fishing rod because there's no spiders. Oh, I'm tired. Holy cow. But yeah, it was peak. It was peak content. Callie, Kobo, and Bibu that's just nuts. More, if you want more insane content, Gigi and Crony is peak. It does pose a question though. Why is it Gigi is someone I have no problems watching? I can watch Gigi, but then I can't watch all, or I can't watch Fumoko. Like Fumoko, Ollie, Shiori, it's just too much. But then I'm watching Gigi. Like I don't get it. I don't get my brain. I don't understand my brain. But as I feel I must say a billion times, everyone's talented in the Hollow Lives. Like 100%. Also, oh man, I remember when there was a lot of talk in some members of the community that when Myth came out, that Myth in Hololive English was separate from Hololive Japan. Like, never the two shall mix. Because there was not a lot of collabs across Japan English. It really was like English Indonesia that really started the collab a lot together. So I think people thought that maybe there was like, oh no, they're not allowed to collab. But I think it was more just, I think it's just more the language barrier. Because like, Callie can speak Japanese, but I think she said in stream she's not like the most confident in it. I don't know Japanese, but I don't know. Whenever I hear her in collabs, it always seems to be going fine. And Kara can speak Japanese. But then Gura and Ame and Ina kind of much less so. So I feel like it was a language barrier issue. And then the thing with Indonesia really joining in is the Indonesian girls really stream a lot of English. So like collabs in English between Hololive English and Indonesia happen a lot. But I think as time's just passed, I don't think anything's changed corporate wise. I think everyone's been kind of free to collab however they want. There's been a lot more crossover. Like one of the things that I really liked is when Justice was doing their whole Halloween event. They had this whole Halloween event. They're doing their little chibi costumes, like small, because something about Hololive English ever since Myth is your first 3-day debut is your little chibi versions, the small version in 3D, and then later on you get like your real 3D version. It's like how it works now on Hololive English side. So Justice was kind of like debuting their Halloween outfits, and all their Halloween outfits are like so good. They're so peak. I think Cece's is my favorite. The little mushroom witch, so peak. But what I really liked about that collab was like how many members were there. Like it wasn't just English members. There was a bunch of Japanese members in there, an Indonesian member. It was like just seeing everyone getting along and going on adventures. It's so peak. This is one of the things I like about Hololive. And I'm not referring to like the corporate, like all the things that come with being part of a corporate thing. I just mean like the collabs. Yes, I know indies collab all the time. I was just watching Fireworks Mania collab between Doki, Mint, and Snuffy, and I don't know the name of the fourth girl. I really don't. I'm terrible with names. But I don't know. Like I said, I just like it from Hololive, so it's like, I don't know. Some of the Ollie, Callie stuff is hilarious. I really feel like Ollie just tries to say like the most off the cuff stuff just to stun lock Callie. Like I really feel like Ollie shows up and it's like, I'm gonna stun lock her, and then she stun locks her. I don't know what it is. It's fun times. But I know, I don't know, I'm just a fan of Hololive. I'd like to sleep, please. You got angry at me. Oh, that's a lot of lightning. I hope it doesn't burn a house down or something. That was terrifying. I don't see anything on fire, so that's good. There was a lot of bangs. But yeah, I don't know. What's the end of the stream? I'm sad Fauna's leaving, and I like Hololive a lot. That's kind of the stream. And I should probably watch more indies. But I don't know. That's not gonna happen probably. That's my bad. Oh, the golem got stuck. Big Sag for you. Big Sag. I let you out, but you let the cows out. Who let the cows out? Moo, 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 moo. Who let the cows out? Moo, 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 moo. Who let the cows out? Moo, 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 moo. I like how I've played Minecraft for like an hour and a half and accomplished basically nothing. This is why Minecraft is peak yapping game. It really is. And I don't know if I'd ever consider Minecraft peak yapping if it wasn't for Fauna and her, like, I guess, like, I said I don't like yapping streams. Like, when it's just, like, person talking to stream, I don't like watching that. But, like, if you're just, like, running around in a town in circles, like, I've watched Fauna yap while doing exactly what I'm doing now. Not doing anything. But I think she gets, like, self-conscious and then realizes she's supposed to be doing, like, a thing, and then she'll go and do a thing. But I have not accomplished much. I guess I accomplished a little. I went to the Nether, found 3 towns. Nice to connect these 2 towns together. I don't really want to start a mega project though. Make my own world tree in the Fauna map. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's the end of this. That's basically what the stream is. I'm sad Fauna's graduating. I'm interested to see how things change. These are some indies I like. I'm gonna link to the Twitches of the ones that drew me because they're kind, wonderful people. I am not in the virtual YouTuber wiki. Am I underscore CH or space CH? Doesn't matter, I'm not in there. Oh, it's just together CH. Oh, it's the abandoned Twitter. Maybe channel on YouTube. Me? I'm live. Who would have thought? Oh, is this me too? Oh, look at that. If we I should have just Googled me, because the first two links are my abandoned Twitter account, my YouTube channel, a radio show, something about Capital Current, and then a Reddit post from Alan Laffel. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but there's a link to his Twitch in the description of this video, with the first 5 days of Inktuber Challenge 2 years ago. And it's me, Metro, Frosty, Nella, and Uncle. It's the old midweek. Oh, and there's a link to my Twitter here too, which I don't use anymore. Deleted all content of. And a link to their Twitter. Huh. History is a mystery. What time is it? Oh, I should probably go to bed. I gotta work tomorrow. I do have some days off coming up. I was gonna do a Christmas stream. I bought a Kit Kat house. I was gonna stream building it, but then I don't want to stream video content. I don't know. I've done a lot of my channel lately has been live video content of me building things or doing things, which isn't bad. It's not bad. It's just what I've done. But I don't want to do that. I don't want to do games. I have been working on Warhammer. My heart is still broken. I don't know if I can play that game. But I discovered Kill Team is single player, and I'm like, ooh, I could play that, but then I don't want to spend the money. But I am working on Stormcast. I got the codex for the army book, whatever it's called, for Christmas. I'm probably not going to play, but I've been working on a dragon list. Pretty happy with it. And I've been working on my old world stuff. The nice thing about having two old world armies is I can play them against each other. I did some Boxing Day shopping. I got myself used hammers, which I was picking up because it was like they're used, so they're cheaper than new. And also on Boxing Day, it was like just 10% off everything. So it was like the best way to get those models. So I got the hammers because my King and Thane are on shields. They're on shield bearers. So I'm like, they need like good bodyguards. But I was really sad because I wanted Longbeards. And all they had was a bag of Iron Breakers. And I didn't want the Iron Breakers, I wanted the Longbeards. So I went over and looked at the box of brand new hammer / Longbeards. And there's the grumpy old Longbeard leaning on his shield. And I'm like, wait, that's in that bag of Iron Breakers. And I go back and look at the Iron Breakers, and it's not Iron Breakers, it's Longbeards. It's a bag of Longbeards that's been mislabeled. And they're all equipped with great weapons. And it's exactly how I wanted to equip them. So I'm like, I am the happiest person ever. I'm the happiest elf. I am going to purchase these items and be happy. And they had an Anvil of Doom. Oh, it's peak. So I got like 3 things I really wanted for my 3 expensive things I wanted for my dwarf army that I wasn't going to buy because they're expensive. And then I bought them. And I bought another cannon and organ gun. So I made myself 2 lists. I have like my regular dwarf list, and then I have my artillery dwarf list with like Anvil of Doom and 3 cannons and lots of shooting guys and 2 organ guns. It's peak. It's such peak combat. But I mostly am building like the standard list. And then for my Tomb Kings, I finally nailed out those lists. There's no really regular list. I guess the regular list now is 2 dragons, because dragons are cool. So I have 2 bone dragons. But if I ever play, and I'm never going to play with anyone, but if I did play with someone, I do have the option is I have a unit of horsemen on standby. And what I can do is I swap out my dragon that the Tomb King is on, because I got a second Tomb King model on dragon. I was able to make an exact copy of the Tomb King that's in the dragon on foot. So he'll go with the tomb guard on foot because like your hierophant of your army, your lich priest, is kind of more important than your king because he kind of keeps the army from falling apart. So you kind of want him on the dragon, I guess. I don't know. So I want him on the dragon. So my one list is 2 dragons, and the other list is the lich priest only on the dragon with the tomb king on foot, and then a unit of horsemen, which apparently are bad, but I don't care because I made them look cool. So yeah, I'm working on those 2 old world armies. They're coming along. I am poking Caradron overlords a bit. The Endrin hero I found for $25 online, not built, which is amazing because he's $53, and that's insane for one model. And I did get a unit of Sky Riggers, which is good because the start collecting combat patrol comes with a unit of Sky Riggers and a ship, and I already have a ship, so I'd have 2 ships and 2 units of Sky Riggers to repair the ships. So that's good. I think they're called Sky Riggers. Or is that the other one? Caradron Overlords. Caradron Overlords. End Riggers. Endriggers. End Riggers. So the End Riggers are the ones that pair. And then the Sky Wardens are the other way you can build them. So I have a unit of End Riggers, Endrin Riggers, and then those guys repair my Sky Vessels, and I have 2 Sky Vessels. If I buy the Combat Patrol Start Collecting box. And then also I have 2 unique Caradron models that I can use as Admirals, which kind of makes me not want to buy the box because the box comes with an Admiral. But I have like the Store Birthday Admiral who's holding onto a little version of the ship. It's so cool. And I also have like the Caradron Overlord version of Joseph Bugman, which I didn't even know I had. That's like an expensive model now. I don't know why. I think the Storm model's worth more though because it was only available for 1 year at your Games Workshop store if it's their birthday. So I'm poking them a little bit, but I have no idea what to color them, so I'm not really doing much. But I am jumping on like the occasion. Like if I find a good deal, I'll jump on it, but I'm not like going all out. And I guess that's it for Warhammer. I'm not doing anything 40k unless I get Kill Team. But once I learn you can play Kill Team solo, I'm like, ooh, I like Kill Team solo maybe. I play solo games. I bought Carcassonne simply because I discovered there's solo rules released for it, and I'm gonna play it solo. But I haven't played it yet because what are you doing in there? Why do you have green sparkles of red? What are you doing? What are you doing? There's no one here. There's a gentleman over here, but there's no gentleman here. Apple. Oak. We plant this oak. Excuse me, can you direct me to my crafting table? No, thank you. Okay, bye. We need to find the crafting table, and then we'll end the stream. How much wood do we have? We have enough wood. We'll make another crafting table. I have reasons. You'll see the reasons. Dun 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 dun. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna go over here where there's these blue flowers, cause why not? Do 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 do. I'm gonna put this next to a house. Oh, there's my crafting table. It was fate. Fate decreed this. There it is. You didn't see me misspell that. That doesn't look like crying emoji. Maybe we just do the classic sad emoji. Well, that looks too sad. We'll just do Fauna tree. Oh, Fauna tree. Actually, I want to make it down more. Fauna tree. Fauna tree. This is the Fauna tree. Big Sag. But yeah, I don't know. That's it, I guess. I'm kind of tired and want to go to bed. I don't know. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll stream sooner than 6 months from now. Who knows? Who knows what the future has in store? That sounds familiar. It sounds like I said that last stream. I don't know. Like I said, I just stream when I'm feeling the vibes. And right now I'm technically not feeling the vibes, which is why I'm streaming, because the vibes are sad because Fawn is leaving. So I don't know. I just kind of yapped forever. All the yaps. Big yaps. Like I said earlier in the stream, yapping streams are kind of like the privilege of streamers that have fan bases that they can yap to and that can hear their yaps. There's something really nice when you're like in a stream and like the streamers are yapping and then you're looking at them yapping and then the chat's like yapping back and everyone's just kind of vibing. And that whole the chat reflects the streamer thing. So true. Like whenever you're in like the Fauna or the Bibu streams, everyone's so nice in there. I mean, that's kind of true for everyone Hololive. Let's be true. Let's be honest. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Just kind of. I guess it's time to go to bed. Time is it? 1:03. So I still have a little bit of time left to kind of wind down. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know when I'll stream next. Kind of feel like I want to be in the mood for a game. I don't want to do any camera streams. Right now, I'm physically trying to do is build a knockoff Lego ship, which is pretty cool. But I wouldn't necessarily recommend it unless you just want a big model, which is what I want, so it's all fine. And then also trying to paint my Warhammer, but it's hard because you got to get into the right mindset, and it's hard. You think, oh, I painted like 8,000 points of Space Marines, so I can paint anything. That's not how that works. Hyperfixation's a hell of a drug. Hyperfixation. It's like, oh, I'm just going to paint all the Space Marines, and then I painted all the Space Marines. And then I'm like, I don't want to paint Space Marines ever again for the rest of my life. So yeah, I know. I would like to paint some of one of my 3 armies. Unfortunately, it's too cold out, so Tomb Kings are not getting painted. My only options are Stormcaster Dwarves. And I would like to paint the Dwarves. I got a really dark iron look about them. They're like primed in black and dry brushed silver, but just enough silver. It's like the dark iron dwarves. Sounds evil though, but they're not. But they're like, it's a real dark looking iron. I want to give them like dark leathers, and there's a dark purple I'm going to use as the color for them. Oh, I'm hoping it looks good. I know, it kind of looks okay. Maybe if I finish painting any, I'll show you. Maybe, we'll see. But yeah, that's it. If you stuck around or actually stopped by or listened to any of this nonsense for any of this 1 hour and 50 minutes probably of yapping, then thank you. I hope if your sad Fauna's gone, you can deal with it in the best way you can. Understand the person behind it has hopes and dreams that they're going to continue on with. And the best way to support them is to find out who they're going to be now, which I think I mentioned earlier on this stream. Lemon leaf cough channel, but now it's like Lily Nightmare or something. But yeah, support them. They'll do the streaming thing probably, just like Ame did. And continuing on, and that's how it be. That's life. Change. Everything changes. That's how it be. Okay, I'm gonna go now. I'm tired. I'm gonna go for naps. Maybe I'll finish watching Fauna's graduation stream like some other time. Okay, bye.